Hi, I'm Frank Perrone and welcome to the Build It Yourself Workshop. This week at the workshop, we're going to be building a string trellis. It's an easy project to build, it's great in the garden, it's really useful. Stick around, I'll show you how I did it. So if you're not comfortable using power tools, I recommend that you practice with them first. Get used to using them, and then always remember, wear your safety glasses, keep your area clean, and always remain sure-footed when you're using your tools. Let's get started. So when you build this project, you could really use any type of wood that you like. You can use all different sizes. I picked 3/4 inch by 1.5 inches wide, sometimes known as furring strips. So let me show you how to put the frames together. At each connection, you're going to use 2 deck screws. You're going to always use your square to make sure that everything is aligned correctly. Take a countersink drill bit. Drill a hole and install a deck screw. That's all it is. So here are the 2 frames. The larger one has a piece at each end and one at the midway point. The smaller frame, I measured in 3 inches from one end, put my piece, and have another one here on the bottom. These 2 fit together and are held together with a carriage bolt. But we need to drill a 1/4 inch hole right here in the middle. What I do is I measure in 1 inch, scribe a mark, find the center of this piece, and use this drill here with a 1/4 inch bit to drill on that mark. I use this piece here underneath so I don't drill into my table. So with my holes drilled, let me install the carriage bolts. Put a washer, wing nut. Let's see how it works. So let me show you how I string up the frame. What I do is, I know that this middle board here is the midway point on the long frame. And I use this 4-inch spacer on the marks and continue making marks every 4 inches. The spacer is really handy. Then what I do is I put these screws in on every single mark, and then I'm able to wrap the string around it. And that's how I make my grid pattern. But when it comes to the string, sometimes this string will get a little frayed on the end. This nylon rope, you can fuse it by using a cigarette lighter to burn the end, and it fuses it and makes it hard. This way it won't unravel later on. So here's the completed project. Turned out pretty well. The string is nice and tight. If you'd like to see more projects like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, visit my website at frankperrone.com. I'm going to have hardware, materials, and all kinds of stuff in the description so you can build your own project. Thanks.